Hello everyone, and welcome to the next episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I am JJ Maradian, and welcome back! So, when we last left off, we had just been informed by Akari that Commander Kamado wants to see us, so I guess we had better go ahead and get over there quick sharp. Ah, got a little cutscene. Let's see. There you are. Let's hurry to headquarters. Okie dokie. Look who's being punctual. Adaman. I don't recall meeting an Adaman. Let's see, what's this about? Finally realized you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham. I'm guessing this is someone from one of the clans? There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space. Well, I can see where this is going. Okay, so he wasn't talking to me, he was talking to Irida. So we've got Adaman and Irida. Adamant, hard like diamond. Irida, iridescent, shiny like a pearl. Okie dokie. Ha! You could have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me? Are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of vast Hishu's space? Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time, O mighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I worried you get lost in the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan, in our world's very basis? You wish. I wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Kamado's office. I believe it was you who started this. Well, they're gonna be fun. You can feel the tension when those two show up. You haven't met them, have you? The woman with the reverence for space is Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. The man who was going on and on about time, ironically, Adaman, leads the Diamond Clan. The Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan grudgingly coexist at the moment. Apparently things used to be less peaceful. Ooh. But the boss, the commander, is waiting. We should save this conversation for after you report to him. I like both of their designs. Irida and Adaman's designs. They look really cool. I see Beauregard still has Beauticia there as a Wurmple. Alright, so I believe we are supposed to report to Commander Kamado all the way up on the 3rd floor. Sprint! Let's not charge in there too quickly. Oh, whoops, well, too late. What do you intend to do about that Cleavor? Now, I'm not sure if I'm saying that name right. Cleavor. I think it's Cleavor. What do you intend to do about that Cleavor, Commander Kamado? He must be descended from a warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, Adaman. Time wasted is lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Cleavor is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where a lord of the Pearl Clan's concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats, just like we used to be. But even folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone's got to do something here. Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honorable nobles? I don't believe I said that. Thought it, maybe. You might as well have said it, you fool. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Cleavor into such a violent frenzy. I'd like to know that myself. This is the first as far as my clan knows, too. I see you've arrived. This is Joseph, the newest member of our survey corps. Aha! I hear from May you earned Wydeer's favor. Or no, Weirdeer. I think it's pronounced Weirdeer. I might be wrong. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I like his name for me better than Sky Person. Stranger from the Rift. I, Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal. Or I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal. But that's a mouthful. Just call me Adaman. If you came from beyond the space-time rift, could you be from the space where almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? That depends. Does Sinnoh mean Arceus? I'm Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords. Which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Could you really have passed through that rift? I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleavor before deciding what must be done? Yeah, after all, it's my job to, survey and study things. You'd send this stranger who supposedly fell from the rift to study Cleavor? This newcomer with no experience? I have a whole flock of Starly, thank you. Says the leader with almost no experience. No offense, Adaman, but you look pretty young, too. Being a good leader isn't a matter of time. It's a matter of embracing Hishu's vastness without fear. Well, then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give the kid a chance. I'm sold, Commander. Let's try this your way. This'll be fun! I'll get to see how good you galaxy folk really are with all your weird ways. Putting Pokémon in those strange balls and what have you. The whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made Hishu vast so Pokémon could live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokémon, not count ourselves above them. I mean, to be fair, I'm kind of on her side. I would much rather have my Pokémon just walking out of their Pokéballs with me. But then again, at the same time, Pokeballs are pretty much designed to have a nice, safe, comfortable house for the Pokemon to live in, so that they don't have to exhaust themselves wandering from place to place or subject themselves to the issues of like being too wet or too dry or too hot or too cold. Anyway, enough of the side ponderings. We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. That's a good point. Have you ever tried putting a Gyarados in a tiny little fish bowl? It doesn't quite fit. Allow us to show you what we can do. This is your mission now, Joseph. I order you to study Cleavor and help us find the truth of this situation. I accept. Worst thing that could happen is I die. Remember that you are a stranger who appeared one day out of the very sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Is that a hint at a new Pokemon game? Are we going to have like Bone and Spirit next or something? I'm being silly. The Frenzy of the Lord of the Woods. Yeah, let's activate our guide on that. Well, that's settled, and there's no time like the present. Oh, the puns. The Lord of the Woods, Cleavor, is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to his strength. Be warned. So... Kricketune was level 12. He's going to be above that. Okay. Listen to me. The Galaxy Expedition team has come to the Hishu region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. You give it a few generations, you'd be doing other things with Cyrus at the lead, and interlopers will definitely be in there. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with the Diamond and Pearl clans. Understand? Yes, super diplomacy and, all that Captain Picard stuff. Join me downstairs, Joseph. We'll cover the details of this new mission. Report to your captain in her office to learn more about your next mission. Reporting to the captain, reporting to the captain, do. The game likes to make you walk a bunch. Reporting for duty, Captain! Oh, good, you're already here. Professor Lavington, the briefing, if you please. Yes, let's get right to it. So, Joseph, I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of Cleavor's frenzied state, but as you're aware by now, Cleavor is a mighty thing, nigh invincible even. The security corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleavor when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. Well, so I wonder if that means you can't... Well, no, I can't imagine that they would make Alpha Pokemon uncatchable. They might have made Kricketune uncatchable. That's the only reason I regret not trying to catch it, is to see if I could or not. It seems he's a far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're riled. I'd like to be perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Of course. Very well. Then let us go over the particulars. The Diamond and Pearl clans revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in locations they call the nobles' seats. So perhaps a good starting point for our research could be to find out what sorts of offerings they normally leave for this Cleavor. Joseph, we need to speak with you. Adam and... I don't think I can do his voice correctly. I know what kind of voice he should have. I've seen at least a little bit of anime. I know what kind of voice he should have, but I can't really do his voice right. Not that I'm very good at the voices anyway. I'm just doing them mostly for fun. Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole other world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. So if you fell through the space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time. By Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it. You must have been just swimming in its divine might. Well, I've got a favor to ask of you, oh amazing time traveler. Don't just study Cleavor. Quell his frenzy. Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Adaman. We were just discussing our next steps with regard to this whole Cleavor situation. Haha, you must be the Galaxy Team scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl Clan types have a lot of respect for Cleavor. You heard his title, Lord of the Woods. I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask for those of the Galaxy Team, of all people, for help. And the truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. A Pokemon dear to us, off in the mountains, has flown into the same type of frenzy as Cleavor. Now, there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've all got to share Hishu, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. But there aren't many capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we've got. You'll find Cleavor at Grand Tree Arena. That's in the very heart of the Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Leon. Leon is a brilliant child, but also a bit... well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know? He'll tell you all about his beloved Cleavor, whether you wish him to or not. I think I already like him. Anyway, I'm sure you're up to the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later! He certainly left quickly once he'd finished talking. I suppose he really values his time. Adaman and Mai weren't wrong, you know. If you're to study, and perhaps even quail Cleavor, you'd best start by visiting his abode. Our new Heights camp would be a handy place for setting out towards Grand Tree Arena. And you should stop by the pastures, too. You'll want to choose the best Pokemon to bring. Okay, so now we have our next mission. Find your way to Grand Tree Arena to speak with Leon and get information on Cleavor. Okay, now there was something else I wanted to do. Let me see here. Now, on the bottom floor, here we've got the medical corps, and their room doesn't lead to anywhere else. But over here is the professor's room, and the professor, he mentioned that we would be able to pick up certain requests from his chalkboard. Now, the last time I was in here, during the stream, when you clicked on the chalkboard, it simply said that there was nothing of any interest for me here. Oh, you've got some Pokemon on there as sketches. You've got a Shinx at the top, a Kricketune in the middle, and then that's a... Oh, a cherrim on the bottom. Oh, neat. Okay, so let's see. There are some requests posted on the blackboard. Which one will you check? Bothersome Bidoof. Playing with Driftloon. Oh, so is this where the Bidoof thing comes from? It seems a band of bothersome Bidoof keeps sneaking into the village and causing trouble. Talk to Samugi from the Security Corps and see if you can help set things in order. Samugi, Security Corps. Oh, I feel like Samugi's a girl. I just don't know where to find her. Well, the guide will tell me, I suppose. And then... Oh yeah, we can also do playing with Driftloon. It seems several people have spotted a Driftloon playing with one of the village children. Miki from the Security Corps can tell you more. Speak with her and get to the bottom of this. I'm going to pretend I don't know what Driftloon's Pokedex entry is. There are no other requests. Okay, so we've got those two. And the nice thing in here, too, because since I didn't show this off in the series yet, Oshawott has this wonderful little, like, aquarium thing. And right there, there's a rock that Oshawott is standing on. But then that thing there, that's like a bowl that's floating and has some berries for Oshawott to eat. And then over here, you've got Rowlet in its own little tree. And there's its berry food. And then right over here, this is where Cyndaquil would normally be. And I still have to figure out how to get one of these into my little house thing so my Cyndaquil has a place to sleep. I need one of these. And unfortunately, no matter what I do, I can't, like, lift it up and carry it away. Professor, can I have the little fireplace thing for Cyndaquil? You know I expect great things of you. Carry on the good fight out there. There's some other stuff in here to poke around at. It's hard to guess what this is supposed to do, but it certainly does look impressive. Yep. And let's see. It's crammed cheek by jowl with publications and writings on Pokemon. There are notes stuck here and there about Pokemon species currently being researched. There's something written here. I do solemnly declare that I shall record in all due detail the modes of life and of all the Hishu region's Pokemon. That's the professor's little credo, I guess. And I think that's pretty much everything except for the request board. Oh, this is one of those... Oh, I forget what they're called. They use them in Japan to keep yourself warm when you're sitting at a table. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. Oh, that also reminds me. They did mention previously that if I talk to Baggin... Let's see. Commander Kamado's office on the 3rd floor. Keep up the good work, new kid. Okay, so now I guess Baggin still can't help me with my... expanding my satchel. Oh! Well... Speak of the devil. Okay. Finding yourself unable to pick up the materials you come across? Satchel always seeming full? If that sounds like you, it'd be wise to lend me your ear a moment and hear what I have to say. There's a face you can trust. Who wouldn't like more space in their satchel? You know, you could have mentioned this when I spoke to you like 3 seconds ago, but whatever. You can carry around even more in that satchel of yours if you learn the trick to packing things in. I can teach you, if you'd like. What do you say? Teach me, please. I like your initiative. My teaching fee is a neat 100 Poké-dollars. All right? You know, with the little spiel you gave, I was instantly thinking that you might have something to do with the Magikarp salesman from the anime, and now I'm getting that vibe a little more heavily. Sure, 100 Poké-dollars. Perfect. Then lend me your ear a moment. You've made space to keep one more kind of item in your satchel. And that's all there is to it. You see how much more you can fit in by packing things rightly. The magic of organization. If you want to be able to carry even more things, there's more I could teach you. What do you say? Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. Let me say maybe later. There's times when a single extra item can mean the difference between life or death, you know. Yes, I know, and you want my money. But it said one extra item. Does that literally mean... What on earth? Oh, I'm under key items. No wonder. Okay, everyday items. Yeah, okay, okay, so it's 100 Poké-dollars for a slot. Alright, that's what I figured it was. So... Oh, now it's 200. I see what they're doing here. Alright, one more kind of item. 300. I'm just going to do this till I get a new row, because I feel like I'd be running out of money before long. Yes, 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 yes. At least it's easy to keep track of how many spots I'm getting with the ever-increasing price. Alright. And now we have 500 Poké Dollars! 5, 9, 12, 14, 15. He's made 1,500 Poké Dollars off me so far. And you see how much we can fit. If you want to be able to carry more things, there's one. Can teach you what he's saying. No, maybe later. Yes, yes, life or death, one item, so on and so forth. So now we have a whole extra row? Yes. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and drop my medically type... No. My medicine-y type things down here. There we go. And so now we've got a row for our most used items, I guess. And then we've got our apricorn row, our berry row, and our tumblestone row. And then our medical row. I'll go ahead and drop these off in the... Oh, no, don't crouch. Let's go drop off the other two things, the wood and the grit powder stuff, in the main storage. Let's see. Let me do a quick view. Ah, that's what I wanted to see. If anybody else around here had a request. Alright, Anvin. You there. You seem like someone who enjoys a bit of crafting. Do you think you could help me out with something? I'd be very, very grateful if you'd try to craft something using a special recipe I came up with. So without further ado, here's the recipe. You obtained a recipe for crafting Pokeshi dolls. Pokeshi? Pokeshi dolls. Recipe, Pokeshi doll. A recipe for crafting Pokeshi dolls from scratch. Required materials, 3 logs of wood. Ah, we have a use for the wood now. Well, still gotta get 2 more, though. This is the recipe for what I've named Pokeshi dolls. I invented them, you see, as special items that we could make in this village. I would love to have you craft one and show it to me. I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with. Please make me a Pokeshi doll. Okay. Anvin, please come show me once you make a Pokeshi doll. Anyway. Ah, good, okay. So, we can do crafting recipes? A recipe for crafting remedies from scratch. 2 bugwort blooms. A recipe for crafting honey cake. 1 dazzling honey and 1 cake laid... Okay. Ox powder. A recipe for crafting ox powder from scratch. 2 bunches of sword cap and 1 peppa plant. Okay, we haven't found any sword cap. I'm guessing sword cap is a mushroom. The name kind of sounds like a mushroom. A recipe for crafting ox guards from scratch. Required materials, 2 scraps of iron bark tongue and 1 peppa plant. Iron bark tongue. I can't even guess what that might be. Sounds like it would either be a spice you would get off of a tree, like the actual bark, or kind of like cinnamon is, or maybe some kind of an herb. Anyway. Remedies. Honey cake. Now, I can pretty much tell what these are going to do. This is going to be something I can give my Pokemon to temporarily increase its power, more than likely. I forget what they're called in the other games. I think it's called an attack up or something like that. And this one would be basically a defense up, I believe. I don't know if they would be permanent or temporary. But I will go ahead and get the remedy one, just so we have kind of a cure-all in case we need it. And I've got plenty of money right now, so I think it's a pretty good investment. Now, let's go ahead and get... Oh, a springy mushroom. We can just buy... Well, I don't want to buy one. I mean, I bought the cake lore base thing because I assume you can't find that magically in, the world somewhere unless maybe a random Pokemon drops it. But if there's something that might be growing out in the environment, like the springy mushroom, because this is what Moral wanted, a large and well-ripened mushroom, it is beloved by the more monstrous Pokemon as well as dragon Pokemon, so they will gather wherever one is thrown. Monstrous and dragon Pokemon, like a springy mushroom. Oh, but he doesn't sell wood. Oh, well, drat. Oh, well, blight and bother. I was hoping he'd sell me some wood. Let's see. What about you, Benny? Hunger's the best seasoning out of these specific roots. Okay, he says the same thing he did last time. What about the general store? Anything new, Choi? No, nope, same old stuff. You're the hairdresser. You're the clothier. Let's do a little exploring around town right quick, just to see if there's anything interesting to see. And what was that I just saw? Investigate. Hold on. Investigate. Canelo Bridge. Oh. Oh, I'm looking at the sign. Oh, I thought I was investigating that thing on top of the posts. Do they all say Canelo? Yeah, they all say Canelo Bridge. Okay. And I mentioned this at one point, I think, but that to me almost looks like jade, but with the bluish hue. I guess it's actually supposed to be metal. But very pretty little ornament. Okay, so Canela Avenue. Risa, you would by any chance be able to give me some of that wood, would you? You're the new Survey Corps recruit, aren't you? Well, good luck with it all. Oh, thank you. Oh, we can enter. Okay, well, I guess we're going to spend a little time exploring the village. Hello. Chio. You're not scared of Pokemon? No, I'm not. Oh, neat. They wouldn't want me to change in here, so they put a sheet over the mirror. That's cute. Yeah, and I can't really investigate with anything in here. Oh! I'm sorry, I didn't even see you, Winton. When you encounter a wild Pokemon, the first thing you should do is focus on it. Okay. Okay, and they have a sheet over the storage chest. And they don't have the books there, so you can't interact with that. And the little sign thing doesn't interact. Okay. See, it's kind of neat to see how they sort of make adjustments to the buildings, because they're all basically going to standardly be designed off of the same room that I have, but they've changed them a little bit. That's kind of neat. I like the little small details that they put in games. I like taking the time to appreciate it. You know, stop and smell the roses. And get myself a little sip of my coffee to wet my whistle. So, are all of these houses just houses? Garrett, so you're the Survey Corps' newest member. Let's both do our best for the sake of the village. Okay. Well, I don't want to drag you guys... Whoa! Garrett, how did you do that? I ran up here. Garrett is a magician confirmed. That or he knows acid armor and he's standing in a pool of water. Okay, well, I don't want to drag you guys along pointlessly while I apparently take a random screen capture. Let me see if any of our side requests... side requests. Mushroom Cake Marketing, no. Playing with Driftloon. That is down there. It's not in any of the houses. Okay. And then we had Bothersome Bidoof. That is up here. Okay. Not in any of the houses. The Timber of the Fields, that's a Cricketot. Mushroom Cake Wait, wasn't Mushroom Cake Marketing up here? Huh. Please make me a Pokeshi doll. Okay, no. Alright. So it looks like none of our side requests actually involve going into the houses. Honestly, when I play, or when I watch a Let's Play series, I do actually prefer when somebody, takes you along as the viewer to do, everything. But I can also appreciate that might be a little cumbersome. So I'll probably just explore these houses at the next time I take a recording break. And if there's anything important in any of them, I'll go ahead and show you guys that at the time. In the meantime, let's just see if anybody has anything interesting to say who's standing outside. You young sprouts can't hold a candle to me, but I'll leave the surveys to you, sonny. Okay. Rahachi? Rahachi. Soyo. Everyone has problems and worries of their own. You should lend an ear to people you meet. Okay. Right, the Survey Corps. Yota. Oh, you're from the Survey Corps. Well then, can you tell me how Pokemon make themselves so tiny? No, I have my own theories on that, but no, I don't think I can answer that specific question. Bera. You Survey Corps lot are amazing. I mean, you catch all these strange Pokemon like it's nothing. And here we have, I'm so bored I wish something would happen. Careful what you wish for, as they say. If there's a place you're hoping to visit, you ought to stretch out your map and put a pin in it. On that note, I did actually discover something else when I was doing the, what do you call it? When I was doing the, let's see if I zoom in, will that, good. My, level grinding. There is something over here, I don't know what it is, but right in between those trees there is something. I guess I'll just put a pin. And then I know somewhere around here we have that other alpha, that's the Lucille. And that one was female. I'm curious how dynamic the game is, if it just randomly generates an alpha Lucille there, or if it is like a specific, this is this one alpha Lucille that's here in this spot, and if it's always the same level, same gender, well I assume it'd be the same level, but same gender, maybe the same nature. I'm kind of curious about that, how dynamic the game is there. But let's go ahead and mark that too, just in case. Now, I haven't actually been over to this side of the village yet. Oh, her name is Canelo! Oh, neat! It's rather impressive that you can get so close to Pokemon while they're firing attacks at you. Oh, I bet you're skilled at dodging. I bet you're wrong. I've gotten hit a couple times, I think. At least once. So I wonder if Canelo is named that because she's helped to, well, I mean, looks like she's one of the prominent people who's helping to build the community. Neat. I know this is probably a silly question, Canelo, but how do I go talk to the guy up there? No? No good? Wait, what happened? No, no good. Alright. Oh, right, because this is the farm over here. I'm wondering if the Agriculture Corps is going to have us performing some kind of mission eventually that has us get Pokemon over here. I don't know if there are Diglett in Sinnoh or not, I can't remember, but maybe we could get a bunch of Diglett over here to help. Colza. It's tough picking berries out in the wilds, so I'm hoping we can grow them here instead. Here in the village field, you can have crops grown for you in exchange for a fee. Oh, neat! Here to grow some crops, are you? No way to tell how the yield will be, but we'll give it our all. What kind of harvest you interested in? Apricot harvest, medicinal harvest. Perhaps another time. 6,677 Pokédollars. Well, let's see. The Apricot harvest. It'll be 500 for that one. How about it? I don't think I really need medicinal ones right now. I'm a little more curious with the Apricot. I've got plenty of potions for the time being. Let's give it a try. Sounds great. Perfect. We'll get right on it. Your crops are in good hands. Okay. Looks like they changed positions once they have a job to do. Gotta expand these here fields to help feed all the new folks coming to the village. Okay. Pardon me while I walk over your rows. Leaf. You know, we had people back in Kanto who also were able to tame Pokemon. They knew what they were doing in battles, too. Oh, you're from Kanto! Neat! I wonder how diverse the population here is as far as like what regions they're from. I mean, obviously there's got to be some influence from Galar here. Let's see. Kichi. Listen here, Survey Corps kid. I saw the darndest thing. I was scouring the heartwood for crops we could grow in the fields here when I saw it. This Pokemon called Cherrim changed its appearance before my very eyes. Well, yeah, that's called it going from sunny to cloudy or cloudy to sunny. It was in the evening, the light was getting dim, okay, it went from sunny to cloudy. All of a sudden, Cherrim's petals closed right up so it looked like nothing but a little flower bud. Wow, I thought, I just witnessed the miracle of evolution. Oh no! But the next morning when I went to check in on that cherub, it was right back to full bloom. But why would it bloom just to close back up? Is that how evolution works? Or was the change I saw something different? When you finish Cherrim's Pokedex entry, let me have a look, would you? To bloom or not to bloom? That's interesting. So either I didn't have my HUD up, or the fact that he had a request didn't show up. I'll have to double check the video recording. I don't know if my HUD was turned off and his request simply didn't show up, so that means that maybe there are times where requests don't let you know they exist and you literally just have to explore. Oh. I'm a fan of that idea. I love exploration in games. I'm guessing that you can't probably go that way. Where's my map? Yeah, that probably just leads off to nowhere. It's such a silly thing, and I don't even really want to mention it because I don't want to seem like I'm being overly critical or anything, but I was just a little tiny bit hoping that in this game you would basically kind of be able to do like in Breath of the Wild, where you could literally go anywhere, with the exception of like the 4 farthest borders of the map. I was kind of hoping you could literally go like anywhere. But no, it's a great game. It's a great game. It doesn't have to be, you know, the full total parkour capable, I can run over every mountain and all of that kind of game for it to get my approval. Right now I am loving what they have done with this game. There's a lot of detail here. Oh look, they got a little, let's see, there's even a little axe in there. I love all these little things that they have in this game. But I'm loving what they've done. I'm loving the slight alterations and adjustments they've made. Some of the ways they change things up, like when you catch a Pokemon, you don't have to constantly tell the game every time you catch a new Pokemon, no, I don't want to give it a nickname. But if you want to, you can go in here and just change its name. You know, there's a lot of these little small, hardly noticeable quality of life things that I just really enjoy. Lucille, Shrine Guardian, watch over us. Oh, she's leaving something for Arceus. Lucille sells various protective charms that come in handy when you're out exploring the wilds. Oh. I'm here to give thanks to the guardian of this shrine, who watches over all in Jubilife village. And you, child, if you're here with a prayer for the shrine, perhaps my charms can help. Tell me, what is your wish? Lose fewer items. I haven't blacked out yet, so I don't know if maybe that has something to do with that. Faint less frequently. Is that me or the Pokemon? Stay in good health. What do the charms do? Well, let's start with the most pragmatic question. What do the charms do, Miss Lucille? If it's lost items you wish to prevent, I would suggest the tempting charm for you, my dear. Should you ever faint, it magically becomes the first item to vanish from your satchel, taking the place of other items that would have been lost. Oh, okay, so that would suggest that blacking out means that I lose items. If you wish to keep yourself from fainting, the survival charm is what you need. Simply possessing this mystical item makes one less likely to faint while out exploring. Okay, so probably an HP buff. If good health is your greatest wish, the warding charm is your friend. It gives one the mysterious ability to escape the effects of status conditions inflicted by wild Pokemon's moves. Okay, so I haven't yet been hit by a move that I think does any sort of actual secondary effect. So maybe if I get hit, for example, by Shinx's Thunder Shock, maybe that'll paralyze me temporarily. And that's what the health one does. It prevents that kind of thing. I hope you followed all of that, child. Now, tell me, what is it you wish for? Well, now understanding what they are, no, I think I'll say no wishes for me for now. I may regret this choice later, but we'll just see. Very well, there's much to be said for relying on one's own abilities. Good luck out there, child. I like that. I like that they include something like that if you want to use it. Can we... Okay, now if I jump off of here, it's probably going to hurt me. So let's see if we can't just go around the other side. Cause... Oh, can we go up the ladder? No. Well, hold on. A? No. Breath of the Wild really has kind of spoiled me. I just want to be able to jump on walls and climb and climb and climb. How is Beauticia doing, Beauregard? Looks like you got some skills, kid. Good thing, too. It's dangerous outside the village. Well, how are you doing, Beauticia? Aw, she seems happy. Hello, Shinon? Give the survey corps all you hear. After all, we've got no food for freeloaders. I think we've already spoken with you once. Doesn't look like there's much up here. Sorry if this is a little bit boring. I just know anybody who's watching this might, want to see the village get explored a bit. But here's Samugi. Let's talk about the Bidoof. I hear you caught 3 different species of Pokémon in your trial. That's no mean feat. I have a job that's perfect for a high achiever like you. See, I need help researching... Oh, it's those pesky Bidoof again. I look away for 1 second, and the little scoundrels waltz right into the village. Oh, this is awful. I'm a complete failure as a member of the security corps. How can I face Captain Zissou like this? No, get a hold of yourself, Samugi. Just catch the Bidoof and everything will be fine. But still, 3 Bidoof is a lot. 2 more than I think I could handle on my own, in fact. I shouldn't laugh. Oh, I have an idea. I've heard that these particular pests get easily distracted if other Bidoof are nearby and end up letting their guard down around humans. So if you bring a Bidoof to draw their attention, I can seize that chance to catch the little troublemakers. Voila! The perfect plan! If we combine forces, we'll get all 3 caught in no time at all. Okay, so this is going to be like a... Add a Bidoof to your team and go find the bothersome Bidoof troubling the village. Remaining Bidoof 3. So is this going to be like a mini-game? Let's see. I guess it would help if I set... bothersome Bidoof as our... Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, there's a new request down there, though. And a new request somewhere inside of the Galaxy Hall. Well, we've got plenty of requests right now. And if bothersome Bidoof doesn't actually show us where the Bidoof are, we're just going to have to go scout for them. Oh, maybe that's where they are. Oh, well, here's one. Chomp, chomp. There he goes. Darn, it got away. Let's wait a while, then go search for it again. Just make sure you have a Bidoof with you, and those pests won't pay us humans any mind. Oh, I see. I've got to sneak up on them. Oh, I don't have my Bidoof with me. No wonder. That's right. I think I swapped Bidoof out for Dustox last episode. I thought I still had Bidoof with me. Oh, that's silly of me. Alright, Bidoof. We'll actually swap Eevee out for a little bit. Eevee can go play in the pasture for a little while. Be a good boy, Eevee. Now, do I just need it in my party, or do I also need to throw its Pokeball at the Bidoof before it spots me? Okay, well, Bidoof isn't over there. I actually didn't even realize it was right there. I was thinking they might have had the Bidoof hidden, like, back here somewhere. Let's take a look. No Bidoof there. No Bidoof there. Let's use some camera shenanigans to see if we can't peek around the corners. Oh, Bidoof, where are you? Here, Bidoof, Bidoof. Not down that alleyway. At least not visible from this side. You guys wouldn't have seen a Bidoof run by, have you? Folks come here to issue because there's no place for them back home. Oh. Well, or to start out a new phase of their life, and maybe because they want a bit of adventure. There's all sorts of reasons why you might move. I was living in a small town down in Texas before I moved up to Washington State because my best friend decided he wanted to move back home, and he grew up in Washington, and I'd never lived outside of Texas at the time, but I wanted to also move to a larger city because I was in a very small town. And so when the opportunity presented itself and he decided he was going to move, I think I'm just hearing my Pokemon out in the pasture. Burmy, you realize you're not actually hanging from anything, right? You're just sort of floating there. But when the opportunity presented itself, I wanted to go ahead and move up, and so me and my best friend moved 2,000 miles almost on a whim, but it was quite the experience, and my life has definitely gone in a very good direction since then. Now, do I want to try to do this, or do I want to just approach him? Let's try it this way. Oh. Okay, so that seems like it didn't actually do anything, so I guess we just need to have Bidoof in the party and then walk up to the Bidoof. Jump, jump! Bidoof! 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 And we got it! Great going, team! Alright. Miki. Oh, you have the Driftloon. Okay, so I'm not going to talk to you just yet. Oh, and that's the person that has the other request. Well, I guess as long as we're here, I may as well just go ahead and collect the request. A big Buizel. Wait! Buizel! Hi, Buizel! Oh, it's so cute. I'm a sucker for Buizel. One of my top favorite Pokemon. Can Pokemon of the same species really come in different sizes? I know the professor said they do, but I'll have a hard time believing it unless I see different sized ones lined up side by side. If there really are Buizel bigger than mine, I'd love to see them alongside the one I have, for comparison's sake. Ah, cute. And you're a natural when it comes to catching Pokemon, right? I bet you see where I'm going with this. If you catch a Buizel bigger than mine, would you let me have it? I'll make it worth your while. Big Buizel, little Buizel. Officially, my most favoritist quest so far. Catch a big Buizel to give to Dorian. One of one. You leave my Buizel alone. My level 12 Buizel that is the first Buizel I caught is my Buizel. And he is best Buizel. Height, 2 feet 5 inches. Is pretty docile. Oh, that's nice. That makes me think that Buizel on, in the evenings we sit down in the little house and Buizel will come up and curl up and be in my lap and I can pet on him. I don't see anything specifically saying that Buizel is bigger, so maybe Chloe, you... Huh. Let me see. We're doing this just for comparison's sake. Oh, okay, so maybe he has a smaller Buizel. See, I like this. If you stand here and you hit speak, you'll actually see your character interact with your Pokemon for a little bit, and they'll have a full-on little conversation. It won't last forever, but it'll go for a bit. You can, of course, walk away and that'll end it, but it's nice. You can actually sort of interact with your Pokemon a little bit. I'd feel better if I could buy like a brush or something, and I could then, brush Buizel or groom it or something like that. But okay, so I think any Buizel is actually bigger than this one. This one may be a smaller than average Buizel. Okay, So we'll work on that, but I'll have to catch another weasel for Dorian, because I'm not letting him have my weasel. No, no, no. Alright, so we gotta find another... Ah, there's Bidoof. So let's go right up to it. Jump, jump. Bidoof. Bidoof. And here we go. Caught it. Great going, team. Alright, and so is the third one going to be back in the same place it was earlier? And will it have respawned, or will it have moved? Let's see. Well, I don't see it over there. And Samugi did say that we needed to wait a little while, so... Maybe if we go rest for a moment and switch it from being morning to midday? I think it's morning anyway. Yeah, if I look at my phone, I think that's morning up there in the top left-hand or right-hand corner. I would like to rest until midday, yes. Let's see, so Bidoof was out here. Ah, okay, yeah, so that worked. Chomp chomp. Bidoof! Caught it! Great going, team. Okay, now what? Oh. Nice work. That puts all the little troublemakers safely in our custody. Now to give them the old heave-ho. Sanqua. Oh, who's Sanqua? I met her before. Oh, Sanqua was from the Construction Corps. I think she's the leader of the Construction Corps. Let's see. It'd be a shame to just send those Bidoof back into the wild, no? My Construction Corps could find a use for them. Huh? You want to keep them? But these naughty nibblers have caused so much trouble for the Construction Corps. They're just Pokemon being Pokemon. How are they supposed to know our village is a strict no-chewing zone? Shows good taste on their part to come all the way here to gnaw on our woodwork, too. Hooray, optimism. But if they're gonna stay here, they'll have to help with our work. They've got the guts to keep trying to get into the village, plus the teeth to gnash through trees and rocks. Just what our Corps needs. How about it, little ones? Meals taste better after a day's work, you know. Doof. Just what I wanted to hear. I'm not convinced this lot have it in them to do an honest day's work, but if Sanqua's watching over them, I'm sure it'll work out all right. So I guess that's that settled. Thanks again for your help. And bothersome Bidoof. Oh, rare candy! Oh, what now? What now? Oh, Volo again. How are things, my good friend? Hello, Volo. I certainly hope you're putting that secret backstrike technique I taught you to good use. Well, I'm certainly trying. Either way, I have some super potions here, just for you. Oh, think nothing of it. Having the Survey Corps out and about studying Pokemon is great for business, you know. Supporting you now is actually an investment in my own fortunes. You obtained 3 super potions. A topical medicine meant to be applied to Pokemon. It can be used to restore 100 HP to a single Pokemon. I'm going to have to do some grinding, because if they're giving me 100 HP medicine right now, that means they're kind of expecting me to have Pokemon that have leveled up to that point. And now I must depart. There are ruins that are just calling to me. Okay, so that cutscene probably activates whenever I get close enough to the village exit. Oh my goodness, I seem to have recorded almost an entire episode's worth of content, and all we've done is explore the village. Well, I guess we will go ahead and just make this a village exploration episode, and let's go ahead and see what's going on with the Driftloon. The next episode we'll go ahead and get out of the village and we'll do a little more exploring. Wait. Driftloon was back here with Miki. So you've accepted my request to look into that Driftloon? I can't tell you what a big help that is. Let me fill you in. We'd heard reports that a Driftloon was playing with one of the village children over on Prelude Beach in the evenings. This seemed like odd behavior for a Pokémon, so all of us in the security corps worried its true intentions were to harm the child in some way. Thankfully, all the village children were safe and accounted for when we went to check on them, but there was one curious thing. None of them seemed to know anything about a Driftloon. But, well, so many people from the village have reported seeing the Pokémon, we can't simply pretend that there isn't an issue here. Since this calls for some investigation, I thought the Survey Corps would be our best bet. We need you to find out the truth behind the Driftloon and the child it's been playing with. Okay, and I need to do that in the evening, so first things first, we gotta run back and go to bed for a little bit. I suppose well, it's midday. I suppose we don't have to go to bed. We could, I think whenever you leave the village, time starts to pass naturally. There's no clock or anything on here. Sundial, I guess it would be in this game. But there's no way to definitively tell what time it is. Q. Here at the Seaside Gate, sure, it's pretty safe. No wild Pokemon around here after all. Oh, okay, that's all he says. Now the music has stopped, so I have to kind of assume that we're out of the village. I just don't know if time will pass if we wander around, so I guess let's just wait and see if the sky changes. This also gives us a chance to kind of poke around over here, which we haven't been here since we originally caught the first 3 Pokemon. Over here's where Oshawott was. I'm moving the camera around to try to see if I can't spot any wood lying around. I still need to find 2 more pieces of it, so I can make that Pokeshi doll for Anvin. No, doesn't look like there's any wood lying around or any other items. And I can't tell if time is passing or not. Well, if we get down to the beach and time hasn't passed, I'll do a quick cut, run back to the village, sleep until it's evening, and see what we can do. That or the game may just switch it to evening automatically. Let's see. Here we are, Prelude Beach. No wood. No. If we get to the actual beach itself, no. We have this little hut over here. Is there anything to explore? Doesn't appear so. Oh, and one thing I realized a little bit ago, but I forgot to mention it, they haven't given us a fishing rod yet, so I wonder how fishing will do. Does the boat do anything? No? Alright, well I'll go ahead and put a quick cut in right here, and I'll be back once we've got a time of day switched over to evening. Okay, and welcome back, guys. We're over here at the practice field, heading back over to Prelude Beach. I went ahead and took a little nap and got us switched over to evening, so let's see what we can investigate with this Driftloon. Well, I'm not seeing anything. They said Driftloon in the evening. Oh! So that's what the little house is for. Hello there! Survey Corps guy, over here! Hey, I want to go home now, but Driftloon won't let me go. Can you help me, please? Can do. Whoa! Yay! Now I can finally go home. But hey, Driftloon didn't mean to be bad. It always played together with me. It's real friendly, so I kept it a secret from everyone. Oh, my name's Taki. See you around, Survey Corps boy. Taki. Were you the kid down in the bottom of the Galaxy headquarters? I'm gonna have to check on that. Report back to Miki with your findings. Okay. I was actually expecting that to possibly kind of turn into kind of a late at night, spooky kind of mission, but it didn't. So let's go ahead and report back. During the cut, I did go ahead and investigate the other little houses that are down Canelo Avenue. Nothing much to report inside of any of them, but there were two little things that were just sort of... They're interesting. They're not like super important or anything, but they're interesting. I'll show those to you. I see you've been looking into that worrisome Driftloon for us. What have you found out? I see. So little Taki was trying to keep Driftloon from getting into trouble. All the same, he was in considerable danger. Without your help, goodness knows where Driftloon would have taken him by now. I'd be remiss if I didn't follow up on this troubling incident. I'll urge Captain Zissou to post extra security corps guards out on Prelude Beach at once. For now, I'm thankful that the situation was resolved without any harm. Thank you, truly, for helping us keep everyone safe. And we are completed with playing with Driftloon. Oh, and we get 1,000 Poké-Dollars, also known as 1 Stardust. Now let me see if I can remember where it was. I believe the first little thing of interest was in here. And that is, we have a Pachirisu! This is the only house that seems to have a Pokemon in it. I walked in here and I was very delighted to see Pachirisu. Such a cute little Pokemon. Excuse me. And then the other one, the other thing, I don't think it's this one. I think it's actually the next house over, but let me see. Alamos. You have Pokemon with you? Wow, and they don't attack you? Nope, they don't attack me. Well, I mean, sometimes Cyndaquil might use Flamethrower whenever it wants to show its affection, but that's just how a Cyndaquil shows its affection. Yeah, here she is. This character actually happens to be... This is Yui. Welcome to the team. My grandpa, Tao Hui, is in charge of the supply corps. Perhaps you'll work together at some point. So I just thought that was kind of interesting that this character happens to be the granddaughter of the older gentleman that's down in the basement of the Galaxy headquarters that runs the supply corps. But other than that, the rest of the houses basically just have either one person or no persons inside of them. So I just figured I would share that with you guys so that you have an idea of what's going on. But now I'm curious. Let me see. Is Tuki, was that his name? Tuki? Hey! Now the Driftloon's down here! Or Taki. Yeah, here he is, Taki. Whoa, you joined the Survey Corps? Cool! Okay, so he still says the same thing, but now Driftloon's down here too. Neat! Okay. I know you can't see it, but I've got a great big grin on my face right now. Oh, and who might you be? Oh wait, there was somebody with a mission, wasn't there? My HUD is on, but I'm not seeing... Oh no, the mission's up there. Okay, well, who are you, Tama? It's amazing that Captain Silene has acknowledged your potential. Okay, apparently Tama's just someone who stands there now. Where is... Ah, here we go. Another mission. Radisa. Oh, splendid. You came along at a good time. I'm looking for a pickling stone, you see. Would you mind lending me a hand? It needs to be the right size to fit atop one of my pickle pots and heavy enough to put a nice firm pressure on the pickles while they're fermenting. But I suppose it'll be hard for me to lift such a heavy thing from the pot. The best thing would be for the stone to lift itself up, actually. I was wondering if it would go this direction. Oh, I have a rather good idea. There's a Pokémon called Geodude that lives on Deer Track Heights. It would be perfect for the job. Could you catch one and bring it back for me? I'll head home and wait for you there. No, don't head home. Don't head home. Please don't move. Oh, blight and bother. Oh, okay, let's go track her back to her house. I happened to catch 2 Geodudes, just in case. I guess I'll give her the female Geodude, since she's a girl. I know it's a little much to expect from the game, but it'd be kind of nice if there was like some sort of meta info or something that kind of would indicate like what kind of, insert random Pokemon name here, a person would like. Do they want a big Geodude or a little Geodude or a Geodude with a particular nature that might match theirs? But I know that would be a little much for the game. Okay, so looks like she lives over on these other houses that are under construction. Ah, you look like you are deep in thought, Rahachi. Oh, so depending on the time of day, people do actually change where they're standing, too, because Rahachi wasn't here previously. Yeah, he still says the same thing, but they do move around. Oh, well, that's a nice touch. He's still standing up there, though, not moving. His job is apparently to just stand there and hold that beam forever and ever and ever. Clarissa, with a lantern. Pokemon are full of mysteries. I hope you can help us solve them. Yes! So I didn't actually go into any of these 3 houses. I completely forgot they were even here. I wonder if I should check on the farm. Hello, Radissa. Oh, are you here to give me a Geodude? Possibly a Geodudette. Yeah, the same level. Check summary. Let's see, what... I am curious. An impish nature. Oh. A modest nature. Well... impish. Now, don't you be tricksy. You're gonna help out, Radissa here, Geodude. What if I suppose I could name it first, or actually, no, it won't let me name it from this screen. Well, let's just go ahead and, yes. Oh my, would you look at that? It really does look like a rock, and it seems to be the ideal weight too. Oh, it's simply perfect. Thank you, young man. With this Geodude's help, I'll surely make some scrumptious pickles. Now, I gotta wonder here. I know in Alola, Geodude has that regional form where it's rock and electric type. But I gotta wonder if the rock and ground type non-regional variants of Geodude, the I guess standard form, if they don't have some sort of magnetic capabilities too, since they can literally hover in the air like that. Or if I'm just overthinking things. Dude! A perfect pickling stone, and we get 3 honey cake and 1 experience candy S. Okay, and then Geodude is just going to float there, and it is going to use its sheer presence. It's not even actually over the pickle pot, but that's okay. Geodude only has to be near the pickling pot in order for the lid to be nice and securely firmed down so the pickles will ferment. And I guess, as long as we're here, let's go ahead and just pop into these houses in real time right quick. Anything interesting in here? And who are you, ma'am? You are... Pyra? You're the talk of the town, you know. Everyone's aflutter about how such a how such a strong-looking stranger actually passed the trial to join the team. Okay, so she had one of the more comedic comments. I'm glad I caught that one on the recording. And let's go ahead and check in here. Huh. This is... Oh, it's Bjorn again. If you spot a berry tree, have your Pokemon go gather some berries from it. Oh yes, Bjorn, you were... Or no. Actually, yeah, no, I think Bjorn was the guy who was over by the Deer Track Pass thing, that the route we went up that had all the Geodude on it. Huh. And this is Soyo. Everyone has problems and worries of their own. You should lend an ear to the people you meet. Okay, we've talked to Soyo before. I remember that that comment. Alright. So, I guess as long as we're near the farm... Oh, wow. Now, I had them growing apricorns, right? That doesn't look like apricorn. That looks like regular corn. Or maize, depending on where in the world you're from. Any updates, Colza? The crops still need time to grow. Keep at the survey work of yours in the meantime. Okie dokie. I wonder if different crops will grow depending on whether you say medicinal or apricorn. I was actually kind of wondering if they weren't going to like plant some kind of apricorn tree. Well, let's see now. We've got... What other missions do we have? Big Weasel, Little Weasel, Mushroom Cake Marketing, Timber the Fields. To bloom or not to bloom, we have to wait until we have Cherim's entry fully filled out. And I need more wood for that one. But looks like every mission we can do so far, we've done. The only thing that I am a little bit curious about... Whoops, wrong button. Oop, hold on. Okay, so yeah, we're zoomed all the way in. It's weird that the wallflower is still a dot, because you've got actual symbols where originally all of these other ones were just dots. But then as you explore the game, the dots turn into full-on symbols. So, I guess the last thing we're going to do in this episode, for exploring the village, is take a look and see... Maybe we can go inside of the wallflower? No? Is there anything we can investigate? That's the mission to go and help out with the cleaver. I talked to Benny. He still says the same thing about his potato mochi. There's nothing to investigate, nothing to look at. Huh. Well, I guess maybe the wallflower just remains a dot. That's a little bit disappointing. Trading post. Exchange merit points for items. Trade Pokemon with others. Oh, well, I didn't even notice that. What do we have here? Simona. Here at the trading post, you can exchange merit points for items and trade Pokemon with others. Good of you to stop by. What is it you need? What can you do for me? I offer a couple different services here. What is it you would like to hear about? How to get items. You gather merit points, or MP, from helping people on the Lost and Found, right? Well, you can exchange MP for items if you'd like. Okay, see, I haven't been introduced to the Lost and Found yet. I think I've seen some stuff involving the Lost and Found, but I left it alone because it hadn't been introduced yet and I wasn't actively recording. It was during the grinding session. Oh, I've worked with services. Well, tell me about trading, please. I can put you in touch with people interested in trading Pokemon. They can be people close by to you or people located far off. Both are fine. Okay, I'm good. I want to trade Pokemon. Someone nearby, someone far away. Okay, I figured it was going to be actual trading with Wi-Fi. I don't have the Nintendo Internet Pass thingy, so I can't do... I imagine I can't do that, but I'll mess with trading off recording. Let's see if I want to get items. Okay, I've got 0 merit points, but we can still take a look at what merit points will get us. Pokeball. rare candy. Candy that is packed with energy. When consumed, it will instantly raise the level of a single Pokemon by 1. So, standard rare candy fare. Firestone makes certain species of Pokemon evolve. Has a fiery orange heart. It is the clear blue of a deep pool. Makes certain species evolve. Waterstone, Thunderstone. Certain species evolve a distinct Thunderbolt pattern. Leaf Stone, unmistakable leaf pattern. Ice Stone, a snowflake pattern in it. Moonstone, it's dark like the night sky. Sunstone burns as red as the evening sun. Shiny Stone shines with a dazzling light. Dusk Stone holds shadows as dark as can be. Dawn Stone, it sparkles like a glittering eye. Oval Stone, a peculiar stone that can make certain species of Pokemon evolve. It is round and smooth. Oval Stone? Oh, that's for Happiny. Razor Claw, a sharp and pointed claw that seems as though it might be able to cut through anything at all. It's loved by a certain Pokemon. Yes, yes, yes. Razor Fang, same basic thing as the Razor Claw. Reaper Cloth. Ah, a cloth imbued with horrifyingly strong spiritual energy. It's loved by a certain Pokemon. Yes, and that happens to be one of my... I feel like I've said favorite Pokemon so much, but it's one of the Pokemon that I am quite fond of. Metal Coat, a special metallic... Wait a minute, what's that thing down there on the next line, next to the purple thing that looks like a twisted cable and a pretzel? Is that what I think it is? Oh my gosh, is that what I think it is? Well, I'll just have to see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Metal Coat, a special metallic coating that is simultaneously strong and flexible. It's loved by a certain Pokemon. Protector, extremely stiff and heavy. Electrolyzer, a box packed with a tremendous amount of electricity. Magmarizer, packed with a tremendous amount of magma energy. Upgrade. Oh, the upgrade. Oh, so let me guess. If that's the upgrade, a transparent device somehow filled with all sorts of data, I'm guessing the next thing is the dubious disk. A transparent device overflowing with dubious data. Now this next one. A linking cord. A string exuding a mysterious energy that makes you feel a strange sense of connection. It's loved by certain Pokemon. I think they've included this so you don't actually have to trade Pokemon for trade evolutions. I think this is an item that replaces trade evolutions. I am bouncing up and down in my chair right now. I am so excited. Not that I have anything against trade evolutions, it's just that I really do... I would prefer for there to be another option for the trade evolution other than actually having to trade. I mean, I've got a friend, for example, who has Pokemon Sword, and I've got Pokemon Shield, but even though we both had the games for like 2 years now, we've never actually gotten together and been playing the games to be able to trade Pokemon back and forth. I still really want a Galarian Farfetch, for example, and we just haven't done it, so it makes it a little... You know, I know trading isn't that hard to do, but just having it as an option, is such a great idea. Okay. I'm going to have to look into more of this Lost and Found thing, because the game hasn't specifically introduced me to it yet, and I'm trying not to, like, you know, sequence break anything, really. Checking survey tips, starting Pokeballs, starting Pokemon battles, secret backtrack technique, focusing on the field, taking cues from focusing, crouching down, the danger, taking damage, research tasks, earn money for survey reports, completing the Pokedex, map and markers, checking missions and requests, accepting requests, crafting items, the crafting kit, evolving Pokemon, alpha Pokemon, type matchups, Pokemon moves, action speed in battle, agile, strong, style moves, and then saving your progress. No, it does not have a tip yet anyway for Lost and Found. But if I zoom out, if I can remember the buttons, if I zoom out, and then we zoom in over here, I actually have this Ava's Lost Satchel, which is right here. I haven't yet gotten into this area. Apparently, as you explore more of the area, the dotted lines disappear, and you can see where you have and haven't been. And so there's our, there's our Heights Camp. Richie's Lost Satchel. And Ava's Lost Satchel again. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on with these Lost and Found. Oh wow, the Frenzy of the Lord of the Woods is way over here. Well, that's going to give us something to do next episode, isn't it? And I guess we'll explore whatever these things are, because I stumbled upon one of these while I was out in Horseshoe Plains, and I left it alone because I wasn't recording. but I'm guessing that has something to do with lost and found. Okay, so yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I still need to get more wood so I can make his Bokeshi dolls, but I think we will go ahead and call it there. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. If you liked the episode, please, by all means, leave a like down below. Leave a comment if you, want to let me know what you think of the episode, or if there's any questions you want to ask, or maybe if there's something you'd like to see, anything you're curious about. I really enjoy like exploring through games like this where you can explore and kind of poking into every little thing that I can. So just let me know what you guys think of how I'm playing the game, if there's anything you find more or less interesting. But I'm going to go ahead and rest until morning, and we will start up the next episode by going out and seeing what we can do to help out Cleaver. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Be safe, be well, and have a great day. See you next time. Bye bye.